He jumped down the inside. It's putting him up into third place. A while ago, we saw Jarrett and Earnhardt were capable of pull away a little bit. They're trying to bring it in.
Trouble behind. Rusty Wallace is turning over.
Rusty Wallace 20 feet in the air, spinning, crashing.
Well, I'll tell you, when they're running that close together and jockeying around position, you just know that things like this are going to happen. And a very unfortunate situation for Rusty Wallace.
Racing back to the line.
To the flag as Dale Jarrett moves around the Hutch Strickland car.
At the strike.
You know, you almost feel like you're just sitting there waiting for...
Leah's car blows the whole body off of it at the top end of the racetrack. That thing just disintegrated. Tony Schumacher got the win, but that was the craziest thing I've seen. It's like the whole front of the car just disintegrated down there. Leah's car has come to a stop, and she is already opening the capsule. And Leah Pruitt, that thing broke in the middle as you watch it up.
Hat am Körper. Oh ja, aber klarer Fahrfehler von Oriol Servia. Mit der Wagenfront jetzt auf die Nackenmuskulatur. Das ist heftig. Wir sehen es noch einmal, da landet er und jetzt steigt er auf. So ging das. Aber es...
He's in the wall with a shadow. Everybody stay where you're at, please.
Rutherford begins to move around Dennis Firestone. Rutherford is in trouble. He's sliding. He's against the fence. The car flips upside down. This could be serious.
Quickly go down to the paddock, Ted.
Hello, Crofty. Hello, Anthony, Paul, Karun, everybody. Yep, the paddock here in Monza, the best of the season, it has to be said. The beautiful people here passing around, all air kisses and dark glasses and furtive discussions behind the scenes as well.
Number 4 as one car impacted the pit wall.
Now, this one is still difficult to watch. In the 1988 ARCA race at Atlanta, Don Marmer had a violent collision with the entrance to pit wall, which sent his car flying into the air. Not to get into too much detail with the wreck, but the man was assumed to be dead. Dr. Jerry Punch rushed over to the scene of the wreck and saved Don's life. This wreck definitely deserves a standalone video on the main channel someday for the narrow escape of Don and the heroic effort of Dr. Jerry Punch.
Crashed coming out of the turn. Mario came up on the accident while running at 220 miles an hour. And he hit some debris. And then he held on. He rode out one spectacular crash. Mario walked away with only a nick on his chin about the size of a penny. And I caught up with Mario's son Michael right after the accident.
MA Classics per song.
Over.
And we go red.
Trouble, oh my goodness, what a huge crash. Scott Dixon is in it.
Very top, okay, which is Jay Howard. We're going to roll this through now. Well, look at Jay. He's already way off the line. He's off the dark patch of the racetrack, which we call the racing line. He's up in the gray. He's lost control of the car. He's hoping he's not going to hit the wall. He impacts the wall, comes off the wall, just misses the 10 of Tony Kanaan. Unfortunately, Scott Dixon is right there, up and over the front of the car. Car hits on the top of the wall. The safety cell on these cars, guys, I can't tell you how strong they are. An awful accident, but as we saw, Scott Dixon right there, hands away from the steering wheel. We saw him get out, and when we first went to this frame, when we first saw this accident, you heard some roar from the crowd, and that was because they knew that Scott Dixon was okay.
Was right. He goes through the gravel. He's back on the track. And Peter Lee is just unsighted. Straight into the back. corkscrews in the air. Piquet very nearly goes over as well, as he had a car knocked into his path. That is a monster. That's a huge, huge coming together, isn't it?
爆心していきます。チェッカーフラッグは振られました。右手を大きく上げて、これで95年のタイトル決定。おっと、後ろでこれは白とグリーンのマシンは96番トレバンシェベルト、すごい今クラッシュ。